So finally, after a long period of time, we are going to have a movie whose soundtrack is going to stand a test of time. Like the soundtrack is going to be remembered for a good period of time, just the way it has been for certain classical movies from the old time. We have things like Star Trek, we have Star Wars, and all those other movies that have these beautiful soundtracks that are memorable, right? So we have one already, and that's what we are going to review. Mufasa, the Lion King, is actually what we are talking about. So let's first get that just out of the way because it's one of the biggest deal for the movie. We have Mufasa, Lion King, and yes, everywhere you go on TikTok and Instagram, you hear the whole my brother. I mean, it's going to stay like that for a long period of time. And yeah, shout out to them for being able to call up that very nice movie or that nice soundtrack. I promise you, mark my words, it's going to stand a very long period of time. Now, coming to the movie itself, I think if Mufasa had come out before Transformers 1, possibly it might have been a hit. But Transformers 1 came out and the whole storyline is almost the same thing, with Transformers 1. The story of how Scar became Scar from, I've forgotten his name again. Is it Rack? I can't remember his name anyway, but to do up here. So the story of how he became a bad character, the same thing with Transformers 1, the story of how Megatron became, an evil personification, and yeah, apparently the good side of it is Transformers 1 actually maintained animation, a pure cartoon animation, whereas Mufasa used movie regular movie type of adaptation. And yeah, that was it. I think initially I thought they missed it, but I will really give it to them that they were able to get a lot of the realism that has to do with the lions and other animals out there. The behavioral pattern of the lions, the behavioral pattern of the other animals out there, how the lions will react to certain things, how they react to fear, how they react to happiness, love, and all of that. It really was depicted well, and I really, really like that. Then for the story writing, again, the story writing is not bad, to be fair. The story is actually nice, if I'm being honest. The story is actually nice. But again, like I said, I wish it came out before Transformers 1. If he had done that, then definitely you would have seen a very major hit from the movie. What to say? Yeah, another thing I really enjoyed was how they were able to push out certain iconical things from the main Lion King, how they were able to, show how those things came into light. For example, Pride Rock. So how Pride Rock was actually formed. That was really, really nice, to be fair. It was really, really nice how they formed Pride Rock. And how Scar got his scar, his legendary scar, how he got it. Beautiful. And, the gripping thing where how he actually ended or unalived Mufasa from the Lion King itself, the way he gripped him and let him go and all. It's beautiful. Like I can't even say enough. Very nice movie, to be fair. Very nice movie. Although it didn't meet up as regarding rating, the rating was quite low. Again, I would have believed for reasons from the fact that it's another animation came up with the same concept before them. That was that very, very nice movie. And we had our favorite guys. We had Rafiki. We had the parrot. I'm trying to remember the parrot's name now. I can't even remember it. But we had Rafiki. We had Timur and Pumbaa. Shout out to Masongo. That's Masongo. Shout out to Masongo. Shout out to Masongo. It was nice that they had to have them there. So yeah, if you're going to watch it, let me know. If you had watched it, let me know. Tell me what you think they did. Personally, I think it was not bad. Again, it's a family movie. Everybody will watch it and they will have a nice time. Watching it again, that I'm not sure. I really doubt you watching it again. But it's a nice one. Beautiful, beautiful movie. And don't forget, like I said, the music. I'm going to definitely include the music to this. The music is going to last a long period of time. So yeah, let's go to the next review. Before we go to the next review, do not forget that the Timeline Disaster is now up. Finally, is now up on Amazon, both the e-copy and the paperback. So do me well, get a copy for yourself and for your loved ones. Now it's out there on Amazon, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, publishing platform. So I mean, please enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Read. Get motivated. Get, uplifted. And yeah, let us know your review. You guys thought that was the end of the... Nah, there are quite a lot of things to talk about. So now, let's talk about how Mufasa actually became the Lion King. So in the real sense, there is nothing like a Lion King if you look at it from certain standpoints. I've always wondered why they call the lion the king of the jungle. Shout out to Russia. The bear is the king of the jungle. Medved. On Carol less. The Carol lesser. No. And yeah, because actually, just like, and I don't know why they even named Scar's parents African names. That, fine, moving on. Scar's dad, is it Okoye? I forgot what they call Scar's dad's name. So Scar's dad actually told Scar, we don't lie around, chill. The main job they do is to protect the pride from possible infiltration of other males, and that's all. That is apparently all. The ladies actually do the bulk of the work, which is hunting and food trailing and all of that. And that's why you see, just like the movie showed, Mufasa became a very significant lion, because he was sort of banished per se. He was banished to the ladies, and yeah, he had to learn to hunt with them and learn everything that had to do with survival with them. And there, obviously, you saw the superiority of Mufasa over Scar, because Scar was actually kept with the king, quote, and the king actually does nothing but just more like show off per se. In all honesty, like I said, I don't really know why they call the lion the king of the jungle. In the end,